Hi, everyone. It's Ben Heiritz here with Catherine Jelinek, our partner at the Skinny Platform. And today she's going to tell us a little bit about her specialty skill of story listening and how that's really making our sit downs and our interviews a magical time for our authors.
Thank you so much, Ben, and that's very kind of you, and I do hope it's magical. But what I do know so far, and I love calling this story listening, is that stories come out differently when they are heard, when they're listened to. We're really realizing that this is a huge difference in doing a book with the Skinny platform versus having to write one. When you're writing a book, you're sitting there thinking about what you're wanting to share, hoping it's going to be received well, imagining the responses from future readers, and continuing to edit and work that over in your own head. But you're by yourself when you're doing that process. When you're doing it with the Skinny platform, you don't have to write. And the writing of the book occurs with the listener the whole time. So that's either me or in the future, maybe another interviewer from the Skinny platform. But that's a person who gets to receive your book, your story, while you're sharing it. And we're all human beings. And when we can sit with someone and we feel heard, received, appreciated, understood, validated, our words come out differently. There's different emotions that we feel when we're sharing our story. And all of that actually changes the tone, the feel, and sometimes even the content of the story, because it creates more belief in ourselves and more confidence that what we're sharing is really valued and valuable and is going to have an impact. And so even though it might sound crazy and simple in the fact that, like, of course I'm going to feel a little better when someone's nodding their head and smiling at me. But we're all human beings, and it's okay that we operate like that, and realize there's a huge benefit to that. That when we get to engage with another person, something within us happens where we become more relaxed and what we have to share flows a lot easier. And so we're calling that here at the Skinny platform story listening. And it's the power of having human connection and being heard while you're telling your story, and therefore allowing your story to flow in a new way that will benefit readers and also comes out as a better story that you're telling, your best story.
Yeah. And what I'm hearing, can't help but think back to tying back to writing stories in our authors' voices. I think a typical ghostwriter focuses on the storytelling part. Well, that's how their own voice becomes a part of it. We create a space with that story listening where the author is focused on storytelling. And I think most entrepreneurs are natural storytellers. And by doing that, we're taking ourselves out of the equation. So that way, the finished book or the finished podcast, it's all the author. And you can feel their personality, their voice throughout all of it.
That's absolutely right, Ben. I feel like what we're doing is actually just fortifying the container for their voice, creating that safe, welcomed, really focused space to allow their voice to shine and to maintain their voice and to do nothing but enhance it.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Catherine.
Thank
We'll
you,
be
Ben.
back with more videos like this.
All right.